This is a soup. I'm going to add in Maggi Soup It Up fish tea soup mix. I'm going to put it in there. This has a lot of spice and flavor. I'm also going to add the carrots.
Welcome to Caribbean Kitchen with Siani. We're talking about the channel that gives you knowledge about food preparation and step-by-step instruction. You can't miss. Remember to click the subscribe button and the post notification bell. If you like, give it a thumbs up. So today I will be preparing fish tea, and fish tea is a form of soup. Here we have our Maggi Soup It Up fish tea soup mix, and we also have our Scotch bonnet pepper. I've preserved them using vinegar, and we also have, I'm just naming all the ingredients that we have the okra and the carrots there already chopped. We also have the corn. This is sweet corn and Irish potatoes, pumpkin, and scallion or scallion. I got these from my garden. And we are going to put some bananas in, some green bananas. These are 4 green bananas. I'm not going to put any dumpling in there. And there we go. The fish is in the sink, so we're going to put it in the pot and do everything. This is the pot that I will be using to make our fish tea. First, I will be adding the corns. The corns are added first because they take a longer time to cook. And I'm going to also add some salt to ensure that it brings out the flavor in the corn while the corn is cooking. Remember, when you are adding the salt to the corn, ensure that it's not too much, because remember that the fish noodle has salt in it, so you don't need to put a lot of salt while you're boiling the corn. When the water comes to a boil, I'm going to allow it to boil for the corns to boil for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will add the fish head and allow it to boil for another 15 minutes, and then put in the remainder of the food. I did not cut the fish head that I put in the pot, but if you want to cut yours, you can go ahead and do it. If you don't want to do it, that's not a problem, because after boiling for a period of time, then the fish will melt. So now that I have put in the fish head, I'm going to allow it to boil for 15 minutes. And if you think the scent of the fish is too strong, then you can go ahead and put some vinegar in to help with the scent. The fish has been boiling for over 15 minutes now, so what I'm going to do is to add the remaining ingredients: the banana, the pumpkin, and the Irish potato. I have washed, peeled, and diced those in small pieces to my soup, and I'm adding them now. If you want to break the fish head in pieces after boiling for 15 minutes, you can go ahead and use a spoon or fork to put pressure on the head, the fish head, to get it broken into pieces. I don't know if you love to eat corn as I do, and that's my main purpose for putting so many pieces of corn in the soup. If there weren't any corn in the soup, then the soup would not have been completed for me. I have now added the scallion and the thyme, and it's going to boil for a few minutes so that the flavors can be infused in the soup, and then I will be adding the noodle. As you can see, the pumpkin has given the soup a beautiful color, and now I will be adding the fish tea soup mix, then add the carrots, Allow it to boil for about 7 to 8 minutes, and afterwards I will be adding the okras. Remember to put in your Scotch bonnet pepper, and it is depending on how spicy you want it to be, then you're going to decide at what point you want to put it in, whether 5 minutes before you turn off the flame, or if you want to put it directly in your plate, that's fine. Now would be the perfect timing to taste and to tell whether or not salt is needed. And now this is our beautiful, delicious, sumptuous fish tea. Leave a comment in the comment box and let me know if you ever had a fish tea. I love to cook fish tea and I love to drink it. Some people call it fish tea, some say fish soup, but whatever you want to call it, it comes under the soup family. Leave a comment also and let me know what you call it. Thank you so much for tuning in again on Caribbean Kitchen with Sienny, and see you next time.